Hey, what's guys? I'm back in the video, and today we reacted to why are these Transformers so rare? So, without further ado, folks, obviously the original link to the original video will be linked down below. Without further ado, let's see what kind of Transformers are rare. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. What we got?
You ever go back and try to finish an old Transformers lineup, and there's
Yeah.
one figure that just ruins everything because it's not there?
Yeah, I had that a few times. I think when I was growing up, I always wanted to. I tried, even back in like 2018, 2019, while I was buying a lot of shit off of eBay. Like, I wanted to complete certain groups or factions, and in trying to do that was a pain in my ass. Like the classic sequel mode from the 2000s, like Thundercracker, Starscream, Skywarp, Trust Dodge, Ramjet, Acid Storm, etc. Trying to get all of those was a pain in my ass to get. Now I had to do it again, but there's so many different things and stuff that I want to do, but it's so fucking expensive to get it. So I'm just like, you have got to be joking. So yeah, so I know that feeling. If any of you had that feeling, comment down below.
Like you got the whole team, everything looks good, and boom, you realize you're missing one character, and suddenly
Yeah.
it's either overpriced.
Dude, I remember when this Soundwave Plus came out. I had it, but I needed money, so I had to fucking sell it to my local um collector store, TIA Station. Which, if you guys have not seen my YouTube shorts about them, fucking amazing. But I do want to buy this guy again, along with the Cosmos, Spitfire, and hashtag. Which the hashtag and this Soundwave I had because I went to one of my Walmarts when it came out. Both of those two were there, and I picked it up. But obviously, I don't have any more. But hey, I can try to get it again one day. But because if I do, I have to buy. I want to complete like certain sets first. Like I want to get all the G1 toys, G2, uh, the Beast era, like Beast Wars, Beast Machine. Heck, if I'm able to for the Japanese exclusive toys. Robots in the Sky 2001, Unicron Trilogy, Animated, Prime, Rescue Bots, all of them. I want to go and do those things, but I don't have any money for them, which is sad. But yeah, Jesus Christ, the fucking price on some of these damn toys, I swear to fucking God, it is so fucking ridiculous.
Or just straight up gone.
Oh, Animated Blackout. I want him so bad. Because, folks, I remember, I think it was my TFCon Baltimore 2021 video, I believe. I saw that Animated Blackout mint on card. And I think the motherfuckers that was there, I forgot how much it was, but I think it was like about $1,000 and stuff. But you guys can literally go back to that video and look. Because, like, when I wanted to get him. But the second I saw that price, I said, fuck no. Hell fucking nah. So yeah, I do want Animated Blackout. I really do. I fucking love that character.
Yeah, me too. So today we're going to be talking about some
Why
rare
is Prime
Transformers
fucking
figures,
Ratchet on
not
here?
in the sense that they're absolutely
Why is he
grail
here?
figures,
Why is he
but ones that
here?
are pretty scarce and sought after. Now I know a lot of you guys love when I talk
What
about
the?
Transformers.
Why is
so let's
Shockwave
get
blue?
into it. Let's start with Prime Ratchet. I wanted to start with this guy because I personally own him and I can form my own opinions about the figure.
I
This
used
one
to
hurts
have
the
him.
most because you definitely saw this guy on a shelf at some point.
Dude, I can't tell you how many times when Prime toys were out, how many times I have seen a row of Bumblebees, RC, this version of RC, and Ratchet toys shelf warming. I think like she and Bumblebee was definitely shelf warming, but Ratchet was like 50-50. It's like depending on the month, the day, the week. It always depends according to the location and stuff. Because when Toys R Us was around, I think the one that I filmed a lot of videos at that also had Target and Walmart next to it. I think that one you can't even find a fucking Ratchet. But I know if I went to the other one that I filmed at, that one had a lot of ratchets. Like I could literally just go there and there'll be like 10 to 15 Ratchets just on the toy shelves. So yeah, but I do want to get this again. Well, I want to get two. One to keep obviously mint on card, and one to open. That's literally what I want to do. So yeah, so let's do it.
He was not hard to find when the line was out, he was just
Exactly.
there, and a lot of people skipped him. Then later, he tried to build a proper prime shelf, Optimus, B, Bulkhead, Wheeljack, and suddenly you realize, boom, yeah, you kinda need Ratchet. I sell Transformers figures from time to time, and I get a lot of people asking me if I still have a Transformers Prime Ratchet for sale, and I always end up disappointing, because I only have one myself, and he's displayed on my shelf. Now, the
Ugh.
figure itself, it's actually good, but not amazing, but way better than what most people remember. The robot mode is where most of the effort went. The head sculpt is super on
Yeah.
point, the arm blades are there.
Yeah, I think this Ratchet actually looks so show accurate. Obviously, if you don't count these parts right here that makes up the windshield and the front and stuff. Like if you remove that and just fill in the parts right there, like filler parts, then he look 100% show accurate. But he looks about 95% show accurate, just minus those. So yeah.
And you can angle them so they actually look like they're deployed properly. The proportions are pretty accurate, especially compared to some of the
Yeah.
earlier Prime Deluxes.
Ooh, don't even get me started with Arachnid. Oh my god. Like, yo, I saw you can make like a custom making it look like she's in spider mode. Dude, I was literally on Shapeways and I fucking saw like those little add-on ones that you can like feet thing. Mostly for the spider mode. I literally bought it and had it. I had it on my Arachnid, and I was literally having that shit on display right next to my Prime RC. I think it was my first edition RC that I had it with, like right next to. Because, oh yeah, it was because I wanted the more show accurate and cool looking ones on the top shelf. But the ones that's like, it's okay and stuff, but it doesn't look that good on the fucking bottom shelf, right underneath it. So yeah.
And articulation. Oh, this is one of those figures that feels better the more you mess with it. Nothing crazy, but the decent shoulders, the usable elbows, and he stands really well. All of these combined make this a great figure.
Yeah.
The back is a bit messy, and the ambulance mode, it works, but it's lacking some paint. It's not clean like Wheeljack's vehicle mode. And that's really the comparison that matters.
Wow.
In the Prime line, Wheeljack feels sleek, Bulkhead feels big and solid.
Yeah, but I think when it comes to Prime Bulkhead, now when it comes to the Prime toys, the first edition Optimus Prime, Bulkhead, RC, and Cliff Jumper, right? Optimus, Bulkhead, Cliff Jumper, and RC were actually good fucking figures. The mainline Bulkhead, Bumblebee, like the mainline Bumblebee I kind of like because it looks somewhat like it just looks better and stuff than the first edition. So yeah, but it's like the first edition toys were good. The only one I did not like was the first edition Megatron and Bumblebee. Those two oh yeah, and the Viacon. I did not like those first edition toys. The only one I liked was, like I said before, Optimus, Bulkhead, RC, Cliff Jumper, and Starscream. Those were the only first edition toys that I actually fucking liked because it actually looks cool. The mainline Bulkhead, RC, Cliff Jumper, those, and Optimus, I did not like. I did not like it. It did not look cool. I'm just saying. Like, I did not like them. The only one from the main line that I like is obviously Ultra Magnus, Wheeljack. Well, this version of Ultra Magnus, not the other previous one. But Wheeljack, Ultra Magnus, Bumblebee, Megatron, and the Viacon I actually like. Of course with Ratchet, but there were so many from that line that I did not like. Like I was collecting all of them because I was trying to be a completionist. But now that I look back to it, I'm like, why the fuck was I going out of my way to buy some of these that don't even look cool. Like, what the fuck was I thinking? Because I was a child. I think, like, when it came out, I think I was like 11 or 12 years old when that came out. I was literally in, I think, fourth or fifth, I think, like, fifth, like, late fifth. No, oh, right. I was in, fifth grade when it came out because I remember bringing the little mini class, clip jumper to school to play with during, just because I was bored and I wanted to bring it and stuff. Now I remember it came out in late 2011, like midway through 2011 after Dark of the Moon. So yeah, but yeah, sorry I'm rambling so much because hey, I'm just like some of these things like with transferable toys, like I seen these shits, I'm like, why is it costing like a fucking arm and a leg? Like if I want to afford some of these, motherfucker, I need to fucking donate some fucking body parts or some organs. Or even blood. That's fucking if I'm able to buy that. Because what the fuck are half of these prices?
Even Bumblebee got multiple versions, one shot, and that was it. No first edition, no real upgrade later.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't even consider the Beast Hunters version of
Ugh. Yeah, with a lot of you folks don't know when Beast Hunter toys came out, my fat ass wasn't buying that many. I was only buying a couple that I like Shockwave, Ultra Magnus, and a couple of other figures that I like, including Smokescreen. I think I had the Japanese version of him and the Beast Hunter one. Like I had those. Like there was only a few Beast Hunter toys I bought. Obviously, I bought all the Predacons, but when it comes to the other figures, Ratchet, I did not fucking buy. I just saw this motherfucker. I was like, what the fuck did they do to my guy here? Why does he look like this? Like, bro, the only Beast Hunter toy that I bought that was just a repaint or retool of their previous toy was, I think, Bumblebee. Where it was, no, it was Night Strike Bumblebee. That one, because I kind of liked it because I had the Night Strike Bumblebee of the main line from the previous, well, you know which one I was talking about. But it's like, this, I did not like. Like, why did they do this? Like, the only figure from the main line that got new toys, like remolds of their previous toy, you know, the only one I got was Night Strike Bumblebee and Optimus Prime and Ultra Magnus. Those are the only three I bought when it came to it. I did not buy Starscream. I did not buy Wheeljack. I did not buy any of the other ones except for the ones that I'm like, okay, I like the way they look. I'm gonna buy it. That's literally all I did. I had never fucking bought this fucking Rash or any of the other ones because of how fucking weird it was. I was in 6th grade when these son of bitches came out, and even at the time, I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Like, I did not like it one bit.
To be the same character. So what happened? People didn't prioritize him. He wasn't the cool pick on the shelf, so he got left behind. And now that everyone wants a complete Team Prime lineup, he's the one that's weirdly missing.
Yeah,
that's why
true.
He's hard to find now. Not because he was rare, but because people didn't care at the right time. Another figure I want to talk about is the Earthspark Soundwave. That Soundwave's Earthspark design is straight up fire, like all his designs. Yeah. So about the figure, this one's a completely different kind of problem. Because this isn't an old figure, you'd think it'd be easy, you know, because it's new. The show itself is recent, and Soundwave is still a major character in it, showing up with the usual cassette crew and playing his usual role, so naturally you expect him to be everywhere and at retail price. He's not. Yeah, I've been seeing posts about this figure being...
What the... Okay, this guy found him at a collector's store for $150. Oh my god.
At cons for around 160 USD. United States dollars for a mainline deluxe. Yeah, some on eBay might go up for 120 USD plus shipping, but I wouldn't suggest paying that much. People on Reddit also have been mentioning the only luck they'd ever had finding this guy was randomly seeing one at their local Target. So
I found mine in my fucking Walmart, like I mentioned before. Like, bro, like that Soundwave. I literally just went to fucking Walmart just this. I'm like, because to that Walmart that I went to, that one hasn't stocked, doesn't really stock the shelves that much as they used to. But they're stocking shelves now. But back then, when Soundwave came out, they weren't stocking shit. Like I can literally just like I go in there, I have to get some other stuff there, but I just stop by the Transformers section and say, okay, what do we got today? Did they stock? Oh, what a surprise, they didn't. Same thing as it was literally 3 weeks ago. But rarely do you go over there and fucking see something new. When I see something new that I want, I fucking bought that shit on the spot. But now they're stocking shit to the extreme, so I'm just like, okay, okay. At least you're doing something for once. Last time you started stocking shelves like this was what? Transformer Age of Extinction? Because I remember when Dark of the Moon, like the '07 movie, like all the toy lines going all the way up to like I believe the end of Transformer Prime up till no, not Transformer Prime, Robots in the Sky 2015. I think all the way up to like when it ended in 2018 is when they just stopped stocking the shelves. I believe because I know Age of Extinction was the final time they actually stocked shelves to the brim, while the other years, 2015 to 2018, they would stock it from time to time, like a lot, but 9 out of 10, they don't really stock shit. And that was really evidenced with the Beast Wars reissues, like Optimus Primal, Megatron, Rat Trap, Cheetor. Dude, I can literally just go to there and they have like a countless fucking amount of them. So I'm just like, really? Nobody wants these kills. Like, why the hell you still have them? So yeah, that was something.
Compared to other figures in the line, Bumblebee, Optimus, they're constantly restocked. Really popular characters. Wave just randomly appears once and disappears. And if you did find one, you lucky bastard. So now he ends up in this weird spot where he's relatively new, but he's hard to get your hands on, which is honestly more annoying than older figures because he didn't even get a proper chance. Now, speaking about a proper chance, I want to
Ooh,
talk about Transformers Animated.
I love this one.
Specifically, Transformers Animated Blackout. Ah, yes, Transformers Animated, a show praised for its unique art style and solid story.
Yeah.
If only it was finished.
The toy released only in the third wave of Takara Tommy's animated toy line. Blackout transforms into the Earth-based helicopter form he would have taken if Season 4 had been greenlit, which everyone knows was a massive success, still standing as one of, if not the best Transformers TV shows ever. It is my personal second favorite next to Beast Wars, if you guys haven't seen Beast Wars. I talk about Beast Wars so much on this channel. Anyway, now as for the toy, this one is rare because of a few things. The biggest reason for its rarity is because it was only released in Asia by Takara. Hasbro never released one. The animated toy line also faced competition from the massive success of Revenge of the Fallen.
Yeah, because I remember going to like stores back then. Like Revenge of the Fallen had their own little section and stuff. Well, Animated had as well. But I do remember I had to pick sometime between an animated toy and a fucking Revenge of the Fallen toy. Because I think when it came to like these, oh yeah, I wanted the double. Was it the double pack? Was it? I forget if it was a double pack of. No, it was Long Arm. It was Long Arm slash Shockwave. It was that toy. And at the time, my mom said you can either get that one, because I think I wanted that one, and I think I wanted who was it here? Oh, just Smokescreen right here. I wanted him and that one, but my mom just said no, only pick one. And what did I buy? The Shockwave. Wasn't able to get this one at all until almost a decade later, literally a decade later in 2019. But now I don't have it anymore. But dude, the competition, he was right. Like, this guy's right. Like, they had to fucking fight to see who's gonna buy what. Like, what the hell? And I think Transformer Prime was also dealing with that as well, with the generation line that was happening with like collectors and stuff. Like every toy line has competition. Like okay, this is for the movie, this one's for the TV show, and stuff. They literally have competition against the main other things like the generation line or the gaming line or anything like that. They had competition against their own kind. Like it was so fucking difficult to pick.
Toy sales, which, let's be real, Animated wasn't gonna do shit because Bayverse at this point in time, Bayverse was the top dog, and not only in terms of Transformers, but in terms of pop culture. Additionally, there were reports of friction between Hasbro and Cartoon Network, which, like I said earlier, led Hasbro to focus on projects they controlled more directly, ultimately leading to the demise of poor Blackout's production and distribution. Now, I have seen a few of these floating around the internet, but definitely not for cheap, ranging from $400
Yeah,
to
this is what I'm talking
$1,000.
about. This is what I'm talking
Went
about.
for about $900, and I have seen one that went for about $200. So price varies. You really got to get lucky when it comes to looking for this guy, because
Yeah.
it hurts even more. The fact that he's rare hurts even more because of how good he looks. So wrapping up, I want to know, do any of you have these figures?
Well, guys, that's it for today's video. So don't forget to like, subscribe, favorite, comment, and don't forget to keep it rocking. Peace out, my Cybertronians.